boosting a 392 is better than a 5.7 Hemi. What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys, sharing with you guys why I rather boost a 392 over a 5.7 Hemi. I'm going to be giving you guys my reason on why it's better and why it's the right way. If you want to make some real power, it's the right way for you to go. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope your week is going smooth for you. But first thing first, off the rip, a stock 5.7, I just want to put this out there for the guys out there. A stock 5.7 can handle boost better than a stock 6.4, which is 100% facts. Which is, because I know there's guys out there who are going to want to make that comment, this and that. But now, if you're talking about fully forged, then it's a different ball game. And this is exactly what I'm planning on doing to my Ram. I want to personally, I feel like, don't get me wrong, the 5.7 Hemi is great. It's a great motor, this and that. But when it comes down to making some real power, I personally think that a fully forged is the best way that you could go. And there's a lot of guys out there right now who has the Ram and they have the 392 fully forged running boost and easily probably making at least 1,200 horsepower. And this is what pretty much the route that I'm trying to go with my Ram. And even not just a single cab, but even guys with crew cab pretty much is doing the same thing, that has the 392 block and pretty much that's fully forged everything and easily can make some great power. So number one, when it's fully forged, the 392 can handle more horsepower than a 5.7. That's definitely 100% facts right there. If you're talking about stock for stocks, then yeah, I could agree that, the 5.7 can handle boost better, this and that. But I'm talking about 392 fully forged. And the number one thing that that comes into play that you got to think about is that the 392 obviously is a bigger engine, and it's pretty much like the same block that's in the Hellcat. The Hellcat. So the Scat Pack and Hellcat has pretty much almost identical block, pretty much. The only thing I'd say probably that's a little bit different is the crank might be a little bit different and stuff like that, but it's pretty much the same identical block. And NA, you can make more power in the 6.4 block pretty much with boost and stuff like that. So you got to think, if you fully forged pretty much, and like if you get fully forged piston rods, crank, you could pretty much throw anything at a 392 block and it's pretty much going to be able to handle any more power than a 5.7 Hemi. This only, I want to set this straight, this is only if you are pretty much planning on putting your big boy pants on and graduating and going over to, I'm talking trying to make some real power and not just trying to play around on the streets and stuff like that, but also to be able to take your truck to the drag strip and hand out some ass whooping pretty much. If you're really looking to make some real good power, this is the way right here. This is the best way. The best way that you can make crazy each, like from what I believe that, HHP, I do know for a fact that they fully forge a 392 block pretty much. You can do forged piston rods, all that stuff, and easily from what I've seen on their website, I think it says that block is pretty much capable of making easily probably at least like 1,000 or 1,200 horsepower, which is crazy insane to think about. It's not something that too many. This is one of my reasons why I pretty much think that, not just for the power wise, why I'm pretty much want to do something like this is because of the fact that, this is not something that is too common. You don't see this too often for especially these 5.7 Hemi Rams, especially with a lot of guys who talk down on them Rams, talking about, Ram is a heavy truck. You can't really do much with it, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But this is the best route for you to go if you want to make yourself some crazy power. So I'm not here, I'm not here for the guys who don't get it, that thinks that, stock 5.7, yes, it can handle boost better stock for stock, if you're talking about stock for stock. But I'm talking about here, putting on your big boy pants to be able to make some real power. The 5.7 Hemi would not be able to handle that much. If you really think about it, it's not going to be able to handle that much. And this is why I personally think that I want to put a fully forged 392 block into my 5.7 Hemi Ram to definitely be able to make some crazy power. So yeah, so if you wanted to know the way that you could go about handing out free ass whoopings, this and that, at the drag strips or even on the side, on the streets and stuff like that, this right here is the key. You got to understand, these are the same blocks that are in the Hellcats. The only difference is the crank is pretty much different. That's it. These are the same size block that's in the Hellcat. And you are going to put that in your Ram, which is pretty much insane to me because, and one thing you're going to probably, I know for a fact that, the 8-speed transmissions on these trucks are definitely solid. But if you're making over at least like probably 700-800-ish, or probably 7, I say, you're definitely going to have to get a rebuilt trans, which is not really that big of a deal. But with the price of everything, this is not really something that's really expensive if you really think about it. There's a lot of guys out there that done it, and this is not complicated, and this is the best way anybody could go. But this is just my personal opinion. But let me know what you guys think. I upload every day on the channel, so definitely feel free to hit that sub, leave your comments, and support the channel, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.